With the rising popularity in anime industry, the production rate has grown significantly as well. While there's some amazing anime and weird anime, there's a hidden realm of untapped brilliance that lies in wait. Here's 10 of the most underrated anime that deserve more attention. Starting off with a goofy anime, we have Eden Zero. This anime is created by Hiro Mashima. He's the same author as Fairy Tail. And while the characters are pretty much one-to-one copy of Fairy Tail, the story is totally different. You follow the story of Shiki, who's been surrounded by machines his whole life at an amusement park called Granbell Kingdom. One day, Rebecca and Happy arrive to make the videos for the B-Cube channel, but what they get is a socially awkward Shiki. The story follows the adventures of Shiki and his friends as they embark on the space journey to find the legendary goddess known as Mother. It's pretty much a fairy tale but in space, so if that sounds good to you, you can check it out. Cute anime girls, Yuri, Gundam, and action. It's a weird mix, but somehow The Witch from Mercury delivers them all well into one amazing anime. And no, you don't have to watch any Gundam series before this. The story takes place during an era when corporations have entered the space and built a huge economic system. You follow the story of Suletta and Murin, and the girls confront the mighty curse that Gundam brings to them. The characters have great personalities and can be relatable. Season 1 is mostly focused on their school life and character building, while in Season 2 they explore more Gundam-like themes like war, politics, and more thrilling fights. It has a lot of intense action and some shocking scenes that will leave you speechless. On to our next pick, we have Deaimon Recipe for Happiness. It's a light-hearted anime about Nagumo, prodigal son of a family who owns a sweet shop in Kyoto. But upon hearing his father being hospitalized, he returns to take over the family business. But instead, he's asked to be the father of Itsuka, a girl who worked while he was gone, and now everyone calls her the successor of the shop. This show really reminds me of Barakamon and Usagi Drop, which both I thoroughly enjoyed. It's a wholesome slice of life with a sweetness that I can't explain, and should definitely get more spotlight than it already has. A raven consort lives deep within the palace. She isn't an emperor, but instead, she has supernatural powers. Be it finding a lost item or inflicting painful curses, the consort can take on any request. ᴑᴜsɪᴄ is very quiet and introverted, which makes her character really relatable to many. This anime is a mystery of the episode kind of series, with ᴑᴜsɪᴄ resolving an inflict in every episode. It's also really aesthetically pleasing, and overall, it's a hidden gem. Love After Domination is a rom-com with a twist. You follow the story of lovebirds Fudo Aikawa and Desumi Magahara. Fudo, aka the Red Power Ranger, is a hero to all people, and on the other hand we have Desumi, who's the member of the shadow organization called Gecko. In the public eye, they're mortal enemies, but in secret, they love each other. The director of this anime was assistant director of Bunny Girl Senpai. This show is such a cute and silly romance anime whose humor focuses on romance in a dumb world, and you should definitely check this out. The next pick is a mind-boggling supernatural mystery anime that will leave you stranded on the internet inside your fancies. Sonny Boy starts with an unexpected incident, which transports the high school students into an alternate dimension called the world. Some people start awakening unique powers, and the students deal with unique challenges that each world presents. The student council tries to impose, but the students with unique powers rebel against their strict control. Soon they found out that this world itself has set of rules, and following them is necessary for survival. The kids are tasked to make sense of this mysterious world, all while trying to find a way back to the one world that matters: home. The show is complex with an abstract storytelling. It's a thought-provoking anime that leaves the conclusion and the message on the viewer's interpretation. The anime is created by Madhouse Studios and the creative freedom is mind-blowing. It's a wild ride and you'll be fascinated what this anime has to offer. The next anime is for people who like balls. The story is about Ashito, a middle schooler who believes to be the greatest striker in the world and inspires to be a professional. He aims to join a good football club in high school, but due to his bad temper, his team ends up losing a tournament. He loses all hope, but coincidentally, someone important had been watching the tournament. The anime doesn't have any insane hype moments like Haikyuu or edgy animation like Blue Lock, but the story and the characters is what makes this anime stand out from the rest. At third place, we have Vivy Fluorite Eye Song. For this anime, I would definitely go in blind. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna give you anything about the story in this video. Just trust me and watch the anime. I myself overlooked this anime until it got recommended by someone. Coincidentally, I went in blind and loved every second of it. The art style is perfect. The animation is perfect. Not to mention the soundtracks are just perfect. This anime will ignite your souls with emotions. Make you sad, make you happy, and sometimes excited. It's only 13 episodes, and once you start, I'm sure you'll watch the entire show. Truly a modern day masterpiece. With the burst of popularity in genres like isekai anime, mecha genre is usually at the bottom of any weeb's list. 86 doesn't sound anything special at first, until you realize the dark story that lies behind the number. The story sets in the Republic of San Magnolia, who's been at war with the Gaiden Empire for 9 years. The Republic developed autonomous units called Juggernaut. The public believes that the combat machines are being run by machines, but it's just a mere propaganda. In reality, the Juggernauts are secretly being piloted by a sector of humans called 86, who are persecuted and stripped of their rights by the racist-led Alba government. The series delves deep into the emotional struggles of its characters, exploring themes like trauma, loss, and the delicate bonds of camaraderie. Each episode is a masterclass in storytelling, seemingly blending the character development with intense action sequences that will leave you on the edge of your seat. The last pick is hella biased, but I don't care. In Ousama Ranking, we witness the story of Boji, a boy who's unable to speak, hear or wield a sword, but dreams to be the strongest in the world like his father. He's not a typical heir to the throne and his kingdom agrees, but one day he encounters Kage, a shadow who swears to be his loyal companion. The two embark on an adventure and overcome any obstacle, even becoming a king. To start off, the plot gets more and more interesting as the story develops. Boji is a unique and yet relatable character who, despite all his hardships, doesn't lose hope. The bond between Kage and Boji will make you emotionally invested from episode 1. The anime premise in general is totally unique. The art style is excellent, and Wit Studio went above and beyond with the anime budget. There was decent hype for this show, but if you haven't watched it for some reason, what are you waiting for? Tell me in the comments which anime do you think deserves more attention and why. Hope you have an amazing day and see ya.